Hey, what's up everybody, at 0626 bringing you some Black Ops 4 Team Deathmatch gameplay. I'm with my buddy Dante, aka Nas, and you can check his links down in the description below. Guy is a lot better at this game than I am, mostly because I don't play this game to give enough a fuck about it. So, you can enjoy that. Had a pretty decent gameplay. I forgot the name of this gun and the name of this map, but it was enjoyable. Hope you guys enjoy that, but without further ado, the topic I want to discuss is something that has been taking the sports world on fire, and that is free agency, and specifically the NHL and the NBA. And, it's been fucking crazy, man. I gotta tell you. As an avid New York sports fan, Knicks, Giants, Yankees, and Rangers, we've had it rough over the last couple of years, and I've made that evident on my channel. I've made a couple of videos that go along the lines of, in terms of the title, called New York Sports Sucks, and of course I've kind of added on to that with each iteration, but it really has. It hasn't been that great. This year was no different, other than the Yankees, because the Yankees are still in first place as we speak. Knock on wood that they still are by the time I upload this, but other than that, I mean, Giants did terrible, Rangers did meh, and the Knicks, well, they're basically the laughingstock of the NBA in more ways than one, because our free agency additions were absolutely fucking atrocious to what we could have acquired, all because a certain owner of our team is a fucking numbnuts. Sell the team, Dolan! Jesus Christ, it's like a fucking meme now. I can't believe it. One of my favorite basketball team has turned into a meme. Bullshit. Either way, excuse me, I do want to talk about a couple of free agency acquisitions and why I actually really enjoy some of them, because for the first time in a long time, I feel like the basketball has like changed. I feel like the league has changed in a way where it's like things could become interesting again, because the last couple of years have not been very interesting. And you guys can, I mean, I don't want to say it's me talking shit about LeBron and the whole thing with the fucking, the Cleveland and Golden State. That was just a fucking shit show for 4 years straight, and thank Christ that we got something different this year. Congratulations to Toronto and Kawhi Leonard. Much deserved to both the team and him. But the acquisitions and free agency that happened after the fact were absolutely fucking bonkers. I mean, Jimmy Butler, who was on Philadelphia, is now going to Miami, and fucking Philadelphia 76ers, they botched the whole their whole goodbye to him, where it was, instead of Butler, it was Jimmy Butter, which is probably one of the greatest things of all time. Fuck the city of Philadelphia and their sports teams, by the way. This one bothered me, the next one I want to talk about. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving going to Brooklyn. I wanted Kyrie to sign with the Knicks. I really was hoping we can get Kyrie. People were saying they wanted Durant. I don't want that cocksucker anywhere near my fucking team, because he's only going to turn on us in 2 years anyway, because he's not going to win a ring. So fuck him. Fuck Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving, I would have liked to have had him. I think he was the MVP of the year Cleveland beat, I don't know what year it was, but Cleveland beat GSW one of those times. I think Kyrie was one of the sole reasons behind that, not LeBron. But, and then this one got really interesting for me, and everyone was waiting for weeks on what was going to happen with this, and that was Kawhi going to the Clippers. Obviously, people were, there were a few people that wanted him to go to the Lakers. I fucking laughed at that idea. I didn't think that was ever going to happen. And joining him would be Paul George. But going back to the Kawhi thing really quick. Kawhi, I'm really happy to see that no one seemed to have turned on Kawhi in Toronto, because I think they're actually grateful for him that they got him a championship, which is nice. I think I haven't usually especially when LeBron James fucking left Cleveland, everyone was in a riot. Everyone seemed to be pretty okay with Kyrie leaving Toronto. I'm sure there was a couple angry fans here and there, but nothing too severe that I noticed. This one, and going off that to the Clippers too, with him going to the Clippers, it definitely gives the West another contender that they haven't really had in quite some time, because usually it's just the Lakers and GSW. and that's boring as fuck, to be quite honest with you. This one shocked me. Russell Westbrook leaving OKC, and it's kind of shocking in the sense that I really thought he was going to leave after next year. I did not expect him to get traded, especially for Chris Paul for Houston, which I know there's been rumors that Harden and Chris Paul had some issues. So it is what it is. Hopefully Chris Paul gives them a couple of good wins. So that's my take on NBA free agency. Absolute fucking circus. Definitely, like I said, some of the more enjoyable free agency acquisitions that we've had in quite some time. Like I said, I feel like the league is rejuvenized in some way, shape, or form. I only wish the Knicks got the better of some of these things, especially the Kyrie acquisition, but it is what it is. We're going to be a laughing stock for another 5 to 6 years anyway. It doesn't fucking matter at this point. I don't expect us, to do anything this season. I do expect the New York Rangers in hockey to do a lot because we've got some really good acquisitions this year in drafts and free agency. We got 2 goalies in Vitaly Kravtsov and Igor Shesterkin. I think that's how it's said. They got signed. Don't know if they were drafted or they were just like free agents or we acquired them from a different country. One of those things. Don't really give a fuck. We got extra goalies, which is good for Henrik because Henrik's aging and my man really needs a cup. My man really needs a championship, but we got to give him some rest here and there because the guy's been carrying the team for God knows how long. We also got a really good trade acquisition. I don't know if this was free agency or happened at the end of the season, but Jacob Trouba, we got him, I think, from Winnipeg, which is nice. I heard he's pretty good. I'm really happy about it. We drafted probably one of the biggest drafts we had in quite some time since Elias Anderson last year, Capo Caco. I think that's how you say it. I don't really fucking know, but apparently everyone's high on him. I don't know too much about him, but I hear that he's really fucking good, and it makes me happy that we're drafting a lot of young talent. We have a really young team to begin with, which is nice. And this one makes me the happiest of it all. In my final minute of this commentary, when I got the news of this acquisition free agency, I fucking screamed. I don't know where I was at my old college that I graduated, and I was just doing something there for a couple of minutes, and I'm just all of a sudden I see the news and I see that Artemi Panarin signs with the Rangers from Columbus, and I fucking leap out and scream, "Fuck yes!" And I was so fucking happy. I gave the Rangers 5 years to even be cup contenders. Shit, we might actually make a playoff run this year, and I'm pretty happy about that. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. What do you guys think about all this free agency mumbo jumbo? And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a good day. And let me know what you think down in the comment section. Subscribe and follow me on all the social media shit you see down in the description. Have a good one.